Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive.
Now listen to this candid, transparent conversation with Joe Garvey, a consummate insurance high earner, insurance producer who understands the insurance game. He is going to share what is really going on out there in this world of insurance with agents and why the time is now to make the change to entrepreneurship before you get too far into a W-2 position and lose all of your hard work. Joe, we're just going to have a heart-to-heart conversation about what should new agents look for when it comes to finding a good company, and how could that affect their future? You and I have been in here for a long time, but
Yeah,
tell me your perspective on it.
new agents are looking for a home, and I think that personal touch is so important, for a company. There's so many corporate offerings out there. Self-final expense, make $250,000 a year, and how many people really make it? They say they throw it up, people up against the wall and see who sticks, right? And
Great strategy.
yeah, but here we're offering more of a personalized offer. You and I, let's say, are talent scouts, and we're looking for talented people that want to change their lives.
Yeah.
They don't have to have insurance experience,
Yeah.
but they have to have a dream.
Yeah.
And those that have a dream, let's talk about it, see if there's a fit. And if there is, let's get to work as a team to help you achieve those dreams. Are you willing to pay the price up front, though? That's the $1 million question.
That is the $1 million question. And when we were talking earlier, what I loved is you were talking about you've got to invest in yourself, because if you don't, the people that are going to invest in you, they want their money, right? So you can hold on to your book of business if you got paid for right then.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to show you, there's a lot of different offerings here, everywhere from, small business owners getting voluntary and involuntary insurance. There's all kinds of things. Final expense is part of it. Equity index life is a big market. People, small business owners can treat that like a private retirement plan. That'll promote tax-free income when they retire. Wow, tax-free income. Everything's taxable. The 401ks, the SEPs, everything's taxable. How can you give me a tax-free retirement? And that opens the door, And then, of course, for people that are a little more sophisticated and they can deal with investors, a lot of folks, there's over 10,000 people a day turning 65. How many of those have 401ks that they're going to have to decide that they're going to roll over?
Right now?
How many of those are losing life insurance at work?
Absolutely.
And they're losing their benefits. Let's say now you're eligible for Medicare. Medicare is a big door opener. We call it a really focused mousetrap.
Right.
You get someone, you do them right with their Medicare. Now you can ask them, you have any lazy money in your retirement plan? Lazy money? Oh man, that thing's doing terrible.
Yeah.
Save money strategies.
Yeah.
For the seniors. So many different approaches, even just simple term life insurance, whole life. I heard a story that Walt Disney would have never opened up Walt Disney World if he didn't have money in his whole life insurance. He was able to borrow that money, start his new business, and look where he's at now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, be your own bank? But you have to also understand what that strategy looks like, because, we've seen some agents that come in and they tell people be your own bank on $50. Well, your bank is not very full.
That's right.
You got to put more money into it than that. And so what I love about you is your passion, and to be able to explain to agents that there's so much opportunity out there, especially now. And at the same time, when you kind of think that it's the best thing to do is a W-2 job, you're leaving all of your hard-earned work with another company. And every year you stay there, there's more money that you're leaving behind.
Yeah.
And so it's not going to be residually based, which is why most people get into it. I want the residuals. Well, once you leave, there are no residuals. And so that's the blessing or the beauty in coming and dealing with us, is that not only are we going to give you a system, what does that mean, Joe?
Save yourself serious time, energy, and money. Plug into a proven system. You're actually, on average, compressing your learning curve by 6 months. You're 6 months closer to living your dream. You work a proven system. And if other people are doing it, then so can you if you plug in.
Yeah.
That's the key. You gotta be hungry, you gotta be willing to be coachable. How important is coachable?
Everything. But I think you have something about that 100%. What is that?
Oh, that was attitude.
He's
Do
ready.
you believe, let me ask you, Moné, do you believe that God created the alphabet?
I do.
Inspired us to create the alphabet? Well, if you add it up, A equals 1 in the alphabet, right?
Yeah.
T is 20, another T is 20, I is 9, T is 20, U is 21, D is 4, and E is 5 in the chronological order of the alphabet. Now, if you add all these numbers up,
100.
so attitude is 100%. If you don't have a right attitude, what are your chances of succeeding?
What is 0 in the alphabet?
0. Yeah. And but if you got a great attitude and you're coachable,
Yeah.
those two together, and you work a proven system to save yourself serious time, energy, and money, those three working together, you become
Stoppable.
unstoppable. Yeah.
Joe, thank you for spending a little time with me this morning, because I really want people to understand. I want agents who are sitting there thinking W-2 commission, W-2 commission. The commission is something that is going to pay you the rest of your life. You're getting into it for residuals. Don't give your residuals away for $20 an hour, $30 an hour, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Understand that you make the dream come true.
Yeah, we worked a program where residuals was the key, and we have a plaque on the wall for $1 million of money we made before we got out of bed. That could make you lazy if you got that much money coming before you get out of bed. But we're ready to go back and work proven systems with Moné, and Moné, I want to make you a multimillionaire. And if I do that, what's going to happen to me?
Multi-millionaire too.
There you go. We can walk the beaches of the world together.
Yes, yes, yes. So thank you. I mean, I hope you guys understand how important this is. This conversation is not to be taken lightly. It's something that has a proven record, a proven system. Both Joe and I have done very well in this industry. And the reason why we have is because we have a good attitude. And a good attitude creates more with good attitudes and creates more cash flow and a better future. So invest in yourself, because that's what really counts.
One more thing. There's a 4-letter word that gets in the way sometimes.
Uh-oh.
You know, and that 4-letter word is work.
I love it. Talk about it. Work.
Work, yeah.
But it's fun when you know what you're doing. When you're in a proven system and you're with people you like, it doesn't get better than that. There are a lot of people in corporate would like to get rid of some of the people they work with, but
That's
they can't,
right.
right? And they would give
Yeah.
what they have just to be able to sleep well at night. You guys understand there are some things that are priceless. Make sure that you are plugged in, right, Joe? Plugged into the right system with the right team, and the rest will become history.
And the right work ethic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's putting in all of the pearls today, and the right work ethic, because it doesn't come from you sitting at home. You do have to get out.
In the beginning, your input is your output. You put in $1,000 worth of work, you're going to get paid $1,000. Give it 6 to 12 months, work in the proven system with a tremendous work ethic and wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and go for it. In 12 months, your input doesn't even come close to your output.
No. No.
Six-figure residual income is yours for the taking. Work the proven system with a great work.
W-2, you don't get that. What you do today is what you get today. Tomorrow is not yours.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Joe. I love
All right. We can go on, but I'll leave it right there for now.
Okay. And we'll see him again, you guys. He's fantastic, and we'll talk about other stuff later. But for now, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive.